Hey everybody, it's Gary in the kitchen today. Um, Going to show you what I'm making for dinner. It was inspired by my cousin, Linda Jo. A couple weeks ago, she said she was having um, pork chop sandwiches. I've never heard of pork chop sandwiches. Maybe I'm behind the times or something like that. But I'm in the kitchen today. Got my sweet tea, so I'm good to go. So what I got here, I'm going to show you the ingredients that I'm using and kind of give you a little idea of how I'm cooking it. Right here I have a marinated lemon and garlic tenderloin, pork tenderloin, and we're going to roast it in the pan. I got some potatoes. I'm going to peel and cut the potatoes into bite size. Then I'm going to let them set in a little bit of water to remove some of the starch. Okay, then we'll spray the pan with the Pam. Um, Once I'm ready for the potatoes, I'll take them out and I'll dry them off with a towel, and then I'll season them with salt and pepper. And I have a herb mixed seasoning that I'm going to use on it. It's roasted garlic and red bell pepper. Has a little bit of spice in it, so I'm sure it's got like um, red pepper flakes in there and some salt and a few other herbs in there. It's really good on the potatoes. Then I'll toss it with a little bit of olive oil. Here we're going to make sliders, so it's going to be a slider. Um, so I got lettuce for the sandwiches. I got a red onion that I cut into slices from a half moon shape. I'm going to caramelize these in butter, and then I'm going to marinate it in the red wine vinegar. Okay. I got Greek pepperoncinis sliced to go on the sliders, and a spicy whole grain mustard and mayonnaise for one bud. Then we'll slice some cheese to put on there so you kind of have like a sandwich. And then we'll have the potatoes on the side. I'm going to roast it in a 350-degree oven for 40 minutes to 50 minutes until the pork registers 160 degrees internally. I have a thermometer, I haven't pulled it out, but um, so we're going to get that started, and we will be coming back showing you a few steps that I do getting everything prepped, but I just want to show you the ingredients that we're going to use. Quite simple. You may have a lot of this stuff in your refrigerator. Um, so if it's something that looks good and sounds good when it's all said and done, maybe you want to try it at home. So I'm going to get started, and I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Hey guys, welcome back. I just want to give you an update on how um, the pork loin sliders are going. If you look right here, I have diced the potatoes. I rinsed them out in some water for a few minutes to wash off some of the starch, so that way they'll kind of crisp up a little bit, and then have the drippings from the pork loin and the marinated, so it's going to be really heavenly. So we're going to bake this on 350, probably about 40-45 minutes, I'm guessing, until, like I said, the thickest part is around 160 degrees. Um, so I'm a cook that doesn't measure. I do by pinches. So if you like this and you want to try it, um, I would recommend starting with like a teaspoon, unless you're making like a marinade or something like that. Then probably like a half a teaspoon, um, as far as like the dry ingredients would go in it. Um, so this is just my potatoes until I thought I had enough seasoning in it for the amount of potatoes that I had. Then I just tossed it. Then I drizzled olive oil on it and tossed it again to coat it and put it in the pan that I sprayed with the Pam. Then I got the tenderloin on top. So it's going to go into the oven. Of course, we'll keep an eye on it, and you know, just in case it cooks a little faster than what I think it will. So we'll go ahead and put 40 minutes on the timer. We'll also check it and see if we need to turn it, so just if it's cooking too quickly on the back side and not so much on the front side. You can do that on anything that you put in your oven: cakes, cookies, roasts, whatever. Oh, I want to clarify something. I said I never had a pork chop sandwich, and some of you may be thinking, well, boy, you've never really lived, you've not had a pork sandwich. I've had pulled pork, I've had barbecue pulled pork sandwiches and things like that. I've not had a specific pork chop sandwich that I ever recall. And so when I was shopping and I saw that tenderloin, I'm like, yeah, we're going to make sliders. So hence is what we're doing now. As you can tell, I mentioned to you earlier about the red onions. I have them caramelizing in butter on a low heat right now. And when they're ready, I'm going to put them in this little red bowl right here. And we'll put a tablespoon or two of the red wine vinegar on it and let them marinate. Those are good on hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, salads, or by themselves. Trust me, so good, so good. So you can't go wrong. So this is where we're at so far, and we'll come back to you later, probably when the pork loin is ready and we attempt to make the sliders. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome back. We've pulled the pork loin out of the oven along with the potatoes. Everything looks roasted really good. I checked the temperature and it was like 163, but I put the broiler on it to get a little bit of brown on the top. But we'll go ahead and check the temp again, just to see what it's reading at this point. Okay, so sitting after the broiler is like 170, 169, 170, so that's good. So I'm going to cover it up and let it set under a tinfoil tent for a little bit while I work on getting all the condiments and the table ready, for dinner, and then that way it'll absorb some of its juices back into the pork roast and help with it keeping it moist. Okay, we will see you back with a finished plate in a minute. Hey guys, so we got it all put together at the table. We're sitting at the table. We're fixing to eat it. So I put a sandwich together and then I can cut it in half to show you what it looks like. So we had little Hawaiian buns. And so on the bottom of the bun, I have the spicy mustard, the slice of pork loin, cheese, lettuce, onions, the pepperoncinis and tomato, and mayonnaise on the top bun. And so I'm gonna take a bite out of it and see what it tastes like.
It's yummy. Really good.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Pork chops juicy and tender.
That lemon and garlic marinade on that pork loin, wow. And like Greg said, it's juicy, it's tender. Then the marinated onions and the peppers just takes it over the top along with the mayonnaise and the spicy mustard. So we try the potatoes. So this is what the potatoes look like when they come out of the pan. Sorry, I didn't show you in the pan, but
Good.
oh my gosh, they're really good. They got a lot of flavor from the juice of the pork loin, with a little bit of kick from that herb seasoning. So yeah, we fish to make a mess. Thank you all for watching. Be sure if you like it, give me a thumbs up and say yay. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel. Please do so. Because we're growing, we're just getting started. We're learning the ins and outs of this, how to do the videos, make them interesting without showing too many mistakes, and all that stuff that goes along with it. But we'd love for you to be part of our YouTube channel. So yeah, subscribe, and if you want to click the bell to be notified when we put something else up on the channel, that'll notify you. But yeah, do give us a thumbs up. subscribe and leave us a comment. Tell us your thoughts on what it looked like in the process. We'd really appreciate that. So thank you guys for joining me in the kitchen today. And I hope your weekend's going well and you'll have a great Sunday evening. God bless. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.